So something that not a lot of people know about me is that I eat the same thing every day. Same breakfast, same lunch, same dinner. And this is the kind of thing that a lot of people find it really hard to get their head around. They kind of think, yeah, I must have a reasonably consistent diet, but consistent is a massive understatement. I actually had like a health professional ask me today, you know, how's your diet? Have you ever considered doing a food diary? And I nearly laughed out loud because I could list absolutely everything that I would eat in a 24-hour period from memory because it's so consistent. So I actually get complimented on my food quite regularly, but when I tell people, yes, I know this is amazing, I actually eat this well every day, they find it hard to believe, how could someone possibly eat the same thing for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day? So instead, in this video, I'm not just going to tell you, I'm going to actually show you what I eat every day. And at the end, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask, why do you think I would eat the same thing every day? Because Aspies are really famous for loving our routine. And so I'm hoping that by the end of the video, you'll have a better understanding of why that is. Okay, so breakfast. This habit started about 10 years ago. As some of you know, I used to be an engineer working for Boeing with doing design work for the 787 Dreamliner. And I used to get up every morning, go straight to work and have breakfast at work. And so I had everything ready there and I would have my Weet-Bix, muesli, fresh banana and milk every day. All right, pretty amazing. And I would regularly get comments like, wow, that looks amazing. What a healthy breakfast. And I think, yes, thank you. It is amazing. I eat it every day. So my life has taken a lot of twists and turns since then, and I even spent 18 months solo traveling in Europe where I was in a new city every couple of days. So under those conditions, it was almost impossible to control the food that I was eating. But every time that I could have my favorite breakfast, I would make sure to have my favorite breakfast. I would have my Weet-Bix and muesli and banana and milk, or the closest variation that I could manage given local ingredients. And not only was it really nice to have that routine again when everything else in my life is changing from day to day, but it actually was the best traveler's breakfast I could imagine, because I would have that in the morning and it would give me so much energy that I wouldn't need to have lunch until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which was very useful for when I'm exploring a foreign city and I have no idea where my next meal is going to come from. So anyway, that is my favorite breakfast that I still make for myself every morning to this day. It's pretty simple, it's pretty basic. Now we get on to my lunch, which gets a little bit more fancy. So without further ado, I would like to present to you my soon-to-be world-famous super sandwich. Don't you just love self-fulfilling prophecies? This started about the same time as my breakfast habit 10 years ago, but it has undergone significant evolution over that time. So it's only really existed in its current form for about the last 2 years. So I've only been making myself exactly the same lunch every day for the last 2 years. So making my super sandwich starts with a fresh chili garlic Turkish bread roll from a local bakery. Add margarine, tomato chutney and avocado. Add a few slices of mushroom, a couple of slices of tomato. You can see that basically the more ingredients the better. So we've got ham and cheese and baby spinach and finally a fried egg on top. Then to finish it all off, I put it back in the paper bag that I got the bread roll from, wrap it up really nice and tight, and there we have the super sandwich. So good, I eat it every day. Why would I eat anything else? Seriously. I really enjoy the simple pleasures in life, so just being able to walk to my local bakery and buy a fresh bread roll and come home and make my lunch and just spend those 15-20 minutes every day doing this ritual. Very often I'll go out the front of my house, sit in the sun under a tree and just enjoy my lunch. It's one of those simple daily luxuries that money can't buy. I'll enjoy it just as much tomorrow as I did today or yesterday and the day before that. So amazing. Okay, so you're getting a sense of how well I eat and how consistent my diet is. Next week, I'll share with you my already world famous chicken curry. The last time I posted photos of this on Facebook, I got a marriage proposal from a woman in Brazil. I'm not sure if she was serious or not, but you never know, it might happen one day. So stay tuned for next week's video where I share that with you too. And I'll also be looking at the question of why I would eat the same thing absolutely every day. So stay tuned for that and I'll see you again soon. Bye.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe for weekly content just like this one. If you'd like to get even more involved, you can join the discussion on social media or support me by becoming a patron. Finally, I value your time, and you'll notice all my videos are ad-free, so please help me to cover what you want to hear by leaving me a comment and telling me what you think. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you another time.